This is the Viva Blue Spa Hotel, Playa de Muro, on the island of Majorca, where we're staying between the 1st and the 7th of March. Let's take a look inside. The first building that we enter is reception. See the sign on the wall to the right hand side denoting that it's a 4-star hotel. And this is the view looking out from reception, which is behind me. Let's head on into reception. We'll turn around and look at the desk where you check in a second. But to the left you have a seating area where you can relax and wait until your room's ready for check-in, which we did yesterday. And I'll stop here and slowly pan around. And as we move around to the right, you see the reception desk just there. The doors ahead of you that you can see the people walk in are the doors you need to exit through to get to the remainder of the hotel and the site. And we'll get to those in a second. You can see that it's a lower floor, it's a split floor, reception's on 2 floors. There are steps just ahead of me here, and if you've got mobility issues, there is a lift here, and there's also a ramp to the right hand side. Let's take a look at that now. Customer toilets in reception, and this is the ramp going down to the lower floor. Again, more seating here available for guests where you can sit and relax. Huge plate glass windows affording sunlight to come in. Behind me we have a mini supermarket where essentials can be bought. Ahead of me is the other side of the lift that we saw from the higher floor of the reception area. And just to the left of the lift doors on the lower level are steps going down. We'll just nip down here quickly and take a peek, because down here is a spa and wellness centre in there. And to the left, the door ahead is guest luggage. Is the guest luggage room where you leave your luggage when you check out. And in here are washing machines and dryers available for guests to use. Ironing board in the corner. €4 for the washing machines, I think €3 for the dryers. The spa reception, and if I pan round to the right, is a small pool, and the spa is inside there. Okay, leaving reception, you come to the main body of the hotel. You have the restaurant on the left-hand side there. There's a further poolside restaurant ahead of you in that direction over there. And to the right you can see the accommodation blocks. The block ahead is the block where we're staying, that's block 1. Then you have, if I pan round to the left, block 2, and as you go further down there are further accommodation blocks running down the right hand side, heading off into the distance that you can see. And just as you leave reception to enter the main body of the hotel area, helpfully there is this site map, if you like, showing you the layout of where things are in the hotel. You can see, as I've just mentioned there, block 1, block 2, block 3. The cycling centre is down here in block 4, pool area in the centre, and restaurants here. And again, dotted about the place, helpfully to guests, are these blue signs which show you the direction that you need to turn to find various places such as the cafeteria, restaurants, gym, and so on and so forth. The grounds themselves are really quite well manicured, and quite a bit of thought, and I've no doubt expense has gone into planting, the trees and the shrubs and so on and so forth that you can see. And you can see that the hedges, I think they are hedges, have been sculptured. Those are a couple of musical instruments being played ahead there. And on this side, look, we even have giraffes, I think these are. Hedges that have obviously grown around, I would guess, steel frames inside in the shape of giraffes. Now it's this building, which I'm showing you now, is the main restaurant where you'll come for your daily meals. The Caprice restaurant stroke buffet. It's a buffet style restaurant. Outside they have an activities board which tells you what's on a daily basis. So you can plan your time whilst you're here. Ahead we have outdoor seating outside of the poolside restaurant. You can see the entertainment area ahead. And this is the inside of the pool bar area. The bar itself and indoor seating. Let's head on over towards the pool. This is the main pool, the big pool, and we'll take a look at that. Today is the 2nd of March, it's 10 to 10 in the morning. And although much warmer than back home in the UK, you can see that the pool is quiet. I can see a couple on the far side. There's a couple of people over to my right, but generally the poolside area is very quiet. It's still early in the morning, and it's not hot by any stretch of the imagination. It's warm, but this time of year, I don't really expect the place to be packed with tourists. Now, as far as swimming pools go, this hotel even has, I think it's a 25 metre, I'd call it a proper swimming pool, where you can see swimmers are doing, you know, training. I think this hotel is quite popular with triathletes, and on the 2 occasions I've walked past here, it's always been quite busy. Let's walk down and get a closer look at this pool. And you can see from the sky above us today, lovely clear blue skies. Quite a nice sized swimming pool. The island in the middle. And if we pan around to the left, you can see the bridge spanning to the other side. It's an extension of the same pool which goes under that bridge here. And you can see beyond the metal fence and the waterfall cascading down a further pool on the far side. Now, towards the end of that pool on the left hand side, you have a children's shallow pool and entertainment stroke play area. Something to keep young ones entertained, interested and occupied. And if we walk through past that gentleman kneeling down at the front side of the ship, there's further bits and bobs for children around there. Let's go and take a look. A children's activity area, obviously a bouncy castle here which is currently deflated, swings, a ping pong table, and inside the building ahead of me, obviously there's things to do inside there, but Lord only knows what. Even an indoor football area. Let's see if we can walk past the swimmers doing their training. We're heading now towards the cycling station. Last year we stayed at the Hotel Eden Viva Lago, which is just up the road. That's a hotel which is owned by the same company as the hotel that we're staying in this time. And I thought that the cycling facilities at that hotel were good, but here they are next level again. The cycling facilities in this hotel, I think, are very, very good. Let's go and take a look at what they have to offer. Obviously, I'm standing at the moment on the main side road between Alcudia and Playa de Muro, and you can see here bike shops, KTM Bike Industries. These bike hire shops are nothing to do with the hotel, but down this alleyway to the side is cyclists' entry and exit to and from the area where the bikes are stored. This is the easiest way that you'll get in and out as a cyclist with your bike when you're going out for rides in the morning and fetching your bike back at the end of the day. Let's go and take a look down here. So we've just walked that short distance from the main road there, and if I pan the camera around, there you can see block 4 of the hotel, and pay attention to the green gate, because it's through that green gate we're now going to go to access the cycling station. And this is on a sliding mechanism on a roller, and the black box on the side of the gate is this here is wristband controlled. That will slide open. And we're walking down the green carpet beneath our feet towards the cycling station. Now the cycling station itself is open between the hours at this time of year, 7 AM and 7 PM. And outside of those times, it's not available to guests. Security point of view, you can see that there are shutters, white metal shutters, which cover the glass doors, so your pride and joy, your bike, should be safe inside. Let's head on in. Okay, the first thing that I'm going to show you, we're going to talk about, is the area to my right, which is the bike wash area. Now, if we walk closer towards it, you can see that there are water hoses on the right hand side, bike washing station. There are wall mounts where you can put your bike on when you wash it, or indeed to build it. There are several as we pan around. And if we look in that direction ahead of us there, the cycling station even has its own shop where they'll do repairs, and you can buy bits and bobs such as inner tubes and tyres and so on and so forth. I was in there yesterday and I bought a couple of CO2 canisters. Okay, so this is the inside of the cycling shop. Staff have kindly given me permission to film. You can see that they sell various items, inner tubes, bottles. There's a couple of mechanics that work in here. There's bits on the back wall for sale and so on and so forth. And they even rent bikes here as well. Let's go and take a look at the storage area. There are tools available to build your bike here in the cycling station. Helpfully, there's a map of the island showing you lots of good cycling routes as well. And as far as the storage area goes, it really is quite big. You can see that there are lots of bikes hanging up. It's currently far busier here for cyclists than the last hotel we were at last year. Now the great thing about this hotel and its bike storage facilities are they are completely free to guests. There's no extra charge whatsoever. Okay, let's try and give you now a sense of the size of the rest of the storage area. So we have down here, there's currently lots of cyclists coming and going, getting ready to go out for their daily ride. Let's pop through here, turn right, and on this side of the wall there's an identical size storage area to the one that I've just come through. And even on the opposite side of where my bike is stored, you can see there are lots and lots of further bikes. I'm guessing these are bikes owned by the hotel, which are available to rent for customers. And also available to guests, there's a fridge ahead of us there that you can see food in. There are drinks available from the orange drinks fountain that you can see ahead there. So your cyclists at this hotel are really very well catered for. Okay, the hotel even has its own gym area. Of course, a lot of them do. This is on the ground floor of Block 4 in the same area as the cycling station. And if I pan around, you can see the types of machines that they have available. There's a couple of rowing machines in front of me. There's 3 treadmills, static exercise bikes ahead, flat screen TV on the wall, and as we pan round to the left this side is the heavy gym area, the machines and the weights themselves. So having left the cycling station through that door there, and through that door was the gym, we're now going to exit the cycling station by turning left up this wooden staircase which leads us back onto the ground floor of the accommodation area of Block 4. The cycling station itself is actually situated underneath Block 4. So having exited Block 4 through that door there, we have the main pool that we looked at a few minutes ago ahead of us, and if we walk to the end of this path, on the left hand side is a gate, and to the left of this is an adults only pool area, which I'll show you now. Let's take a look. So this is the adults only pool area, and you can see there are beds all the way around the pool for relaxation. And heading out through this little black gate, we're back on the pathway running alongside the main accommodation blocks on the left hand side. Just a view of the pool areas from the walkway adjacent to the accommodation blocks. Now, as we walk up this pathway, I'm going to mention that at this hotel, to the best of my knowledge, there are no beach views. The hotel itself is set several hundred yards inland from the beach area, which in my direction of travel is away to the right. So the only views that you'll have from the main accommodation blocks are a poolside view or a view of the large lake which is behind the hotel. And if you can see the structure ahead of me, the wooden structure, the elevated viewing platform, that affords quite a good view of that lake. Now, I've not been up there yet, but let's go and take a look. And let's take a look at the view. This is the view at the back of the hotel. Very kindly, there are a couple of chairs here that the hotel staff have placed for guests to sit and relax whilst they enjoy the view of this nature area at the back of the hotel. So I'll pan slowly from left to right. You can see the Tramontana in the distance. Sadly, the view is a little bit spoiled by that horrible factory ahead, but you can't have everything. And you can see that some of the ground floor hotel rooms rather, have hammocks in them, private gardens. But our room, although it's not on this side, it's on the other side of this accommodation block, is not the top floor but the second floor up. Not the ground, not the first, but the second. So we have a balcony such as the one depicted there. Right, let's head down and back to the room. Time for a coffee, I think. So having entered the ground floor entrance to the accommodation block, you have rooms on the right and the left going up the 3 floors that you can see above. And the ground floor, I think this is quite a common feature in accommodation blocks owned by the Viva company, is landscaped quite prettily so, I think, with trees that you can see. And here we are. Wrist access. As you can see, this is the dining room. Quite airy, predominantly white paint throughout. The balcony just ahead, I'll show you that in a second. The first thing that we have on the left is a storage cupboard. If we open it, storage for coats and so on and so forth, shoes, some what look like extra pillows up top. Moving forward, onto the left here we have the kitchen table. Pull-out settee which pulls out into a bed by the looks of things. A couple of tables. Nice flat screen TV on the wall. If we turn around this way, back to the entrance door that I've just come in through there, on this side is the kitchen area. Quite small, but having said that, big enough for the sink. There is a fridge below in here. A couple of bottles of water that we've put in there. Not sure where that big bottle's come from. Underneath the sink, rubbish bin, kettle, microwave above, crockery, wine glasses, ordinary glasses, cups and so on and so forth. What's in here? Let's have a look. Looks like a coffee machine up in there. Moving from the entrance hallway, the doorway there, towards the bedroom area. In here we have basin, the toilet's just to my left, vanity mirror, and the toilet area, the bathroom, the toilet itself, no bidet, unsurprisingly. Nice big shower through there, and bedroom. Again, nice and light, airy, nice double-sized bed, couple of towels on the bed, wardrobe space to the right. Let's have a look inside. Bedding, quite a bit of storage space, safe. The nice thing about the safe in this hotel is it's provided at no extra cost to the guest. It's free. First hotel I think we've ever stayed in whereby it doesn't cost to have a room safe, which is good. Again, in the bedroom, nice flat screen TV on the wall. Makeup area, or a small desk and chair, not a makeup area, small desk and chair, mirror, and another doorway out to the same balcony, which I'll show you in a second. So this is the entrance onto the balcony from the bedroom. A table, couple of chairs, And if I pan around, the balcony is nice and long. Our storage bags, which we haven't unpacked yet, we've just a few minutes ago entered the room. So there's the balcony. The room, or the window, the door here, you can see the patio doors leads back into the lounge. We'll go through that in a second. And this is the balcony. Not much of a view from where we are. We didn't pay for a pool view.
Although you can see it.
Although you can see the pool from here, which is just over there. From where we are, main reception is in this building in front of us here, and just where I'm pointing there you can see the flags fluttering 50 yards hence. That's the main steps to the entrance. Nice floor lamp in the corner, bit of artwork on the walls, and I think the room does have central heating, or air conditioning rather, not central heating, air conditioning. And that's it. All in all, not too shabby. Good morning. Day 2, arrived yesterday. It's just before 8 in the morning, and we're off for breakfast. Filming from the Go 3, which is a bit more, what's the word? A bit more discreet than the handheld camera. Hola, buenos días. So we came in here last night for dinner. Didn't fetch the camera with us then. Wanted to get the lie of the land first of all. But this is the main restaurant. A couple of coffee machines here, pastries there, more pastries over there, and this is the main food selection area. Let's have a look what we've got this morning. Just back at the hotel room now on the veranda, sitting in the sunshine as you can see, enjoying a coffee. And Vicky was telling me that when she first booked this hotel for us, they offered basically 3 different room types. There's the garden view room that I showed you from the viewing structure around the front, with the hammocks in the garden. They've got jacuzzis in as well. There's a rooftop terrace room. I think they're the most expensive. We've never booked one of those, although we'd like to. And there's the room that we're in as well. Now, in fairness to the hotel, to the company, we found that the room was really nice and clean when we came in. Feet haven't been dusty. The room itself is clean and smells nice and fresh. I've not noticed that, he told me. But from a cleanliness point of view, certainly no complaints on that score either.